Greetings, world. It is I, Andrew, the bearded lady from the Hairy Game Lords, and for Zatu Games, I'm going to review for you this Unmatched, the first expansion with Robin Hood versus Bigfoot. First up, I have to say, the way that these games, this Unmatched series has been produced is outstanding. The box is strong, nice and thick box. Here's the rulebook, and it's laid out so nicely. On the back you have the icon references of just simply the things that you will need to know of in the game. And then just kind of flicking through the whole kind of the look of this rulebook is really, really nice. It's bold, it's easy to read. And for someone who doesn't really enjoy reading rulebooks, this I enjoyed a lot. Has images of the components, nice kind of bold print. It's a good rulebook, and it's not very long either. Very nice, easy to read, and really easy to learn the Unmatched game. Now, what I like about this expansion is that it is a standalone expansion. You're good to go. You do not need that Volume 1 base set of Unmatched. This is all you need. But obviously, you want to get involved with the Unmatched base set, the Volume 1, and also any other expansions. Bruce Lee. Because this game is just brilliant. Really, really good. You have in this expansion here, you have a board. It's not as big as the board that you get in the base set, but it's still good. A board, and it is double-sided. Very, very nice. So you have effectively the location where you would find Robin Hood, and then the location, or is it, that you would find Bigfoot. Good stuff. And the quality of that board is really nice. And then you have this very impressive inlay. Look at that. Just everything you need in there. I think my only niggle about this game, this box, is that when you store it vertically, everything kind of just falls out of place a little bit. It's no biggie. And also, reaching in to get these pieces here, you'd need the tiniest of fingers to get those things out. That is my only gripe about this game. Look at this dude here. Holla. Here's Bigfoot. He's carrying a tree. Good. Love it. Love that washed look on all of these minis. Just enhancing the detail on the miniatures. Here's Robin Hood here. Good times. And Robin Hood comes with 4 merry men sidekicks. And the sidekicks are these kind of like cool little tokens with the sticker on them. They're outlaws. They're melee attack. Basically, each one has a health of 1. So yes, they do get killed off just with 1 hit, but the beauty is that at certain points in the game, when you play a certain card, you can restore and bring back your outlaws to help you in your fight. Robin Hood is a ranged attack, so you cannot be adjacent to the person you're attacking, and you can hit them as long as they are on the kind of same colour circle. So what's really nice is these circles here that have 3 different colours on. If Robin Hood is stood on here, as long as your opponent is stood on either a brown, a yellow or a grey, they can be attacked. Fantastic. So Robin Hood is ranged and he can move up to 2. And in fact, all your sidekicks also can move 2 as well. So when you play a move card, you don't just choose which person you can move. You can move all of your players on the board at that time. 2 spaces. Very nice. Robin Hood's special ability is, after you attack, you may move your attacking fighter up to 2 spaces. The card quality is really, really nice. The thickness of the card just feels brilliant in your hand. There's that nice glossy feel to it, and then that kind of stylized view. Every character has the stylized view, and then also this kind of cool artwork as well. Really, really nice. As you can see, on some of the cards they will say any, and on others they will name the character that you can act with on that card. You may find that sometimes you have in your hand cards that cannot be used. Now, a great little thing is that, say for instance, you wanted to move, you can do so, but if you had in your hand a card that you couldn't use, you could burn the card, and the additional number that's in the circle on this card can be used as a boost. And so you burn the card and then are able to move that additional on your go. Now, the problem with burning cards is that when you reach the end of your deck of cards, if you are unable to pick up, then you are harmed. I think it's a 2. You get injured by 2 every time you can't pick up your cards. And so that's something that you really need to pay close attention to. Robin Hood starts off with health of 13, and as I've already stated, his outlaws have a health of 1 each, and there are 4 of those. So that's Robin Hood. Bigfoot, he has 1 sidekick, and that is the Jackalope. You know, that bunny rabbit that has deer horns. Yeah, I know. Now, the great thing is about Bigfoot, although he and the Jackalope are melee fighters, Bigfoot can move 3 spaces, and his special ability is, at the end of your turn, if there are no opposing fighters in Bigfoot's zone, you may draw 1 card. Good times. Again, let's just point out to you the awesome artwork. Look at the back side of that card there for the Bigfoot. Love it. It's that classic walking stance of Bigfoot, or is it Bigfoot, that we are used to seeing on the front of the cards. That artwork is just wonderful. Really nice stylized artwork. Love it a lot. Really, really good stuff. Bigfoot is a starting health of 16. Good times. And the Jackalope, his sidekick, also has his own little wheel, or her own little wheel, their own little wheel. That is on 6. So Bigfoot is a really strong player in terms of a lot of health, but is also equally balanced. You know, you have to be Bigfoot, you have to be adjacent to the person that you're attacking. In terms of attacking Robin Hood can surround himself with those outlaws. And yes, Bigfoot can hit the outlaw and take them out straight away, but that is an attack used. And often what Bigfoot has is some massive attacks. Just one of the cards that he has is just 6 attacks straight away. Now, the annoying thing is that if you're surrounded by outlaws and all you have is this amazing attack of 6, you're going to have to waste that card to get past an outlaw so that you can reach Robin Hood. Can be annoying, but is a heck of a lot of fun. Loads and loads of strategy and a kind of working out of where to go and what to play at the right time for maximum effect. I'm a big, big fan of Unmatched. Our dear friend and brother Nick Welford told me about and said, oh, you'd love it. And it wasn't until I came to play a 3-player game on this expansion that I fell in love with this game. This is just a brilliant game. Not only are all the components just amazing with that fantastic artwork, but also detail on the miniatures, but the ease in how you get into play this game. Effectively, on each go you have 2 actions, and you can choose from one of 3 actions in playing a card. You, of course, have to be able, if you want to play a scheme action, you need to have that card in your hand. You don't want to burn through your pack because, of course, if you get through all of your cards, that will damage you. So there's lots of different things to think of, but again, it feels like a bit of a game of chess, but loads more theme and a lot more fun, I believe, than that classic game. Who's this game for? Well, this is really interesting. It feels like a very gamery game, but actually with the fact that it's so easy to pick up and learn, plays extremely well with newbies to the gaming world. In fact, on a weekly basis, I meet with a good friend of mine who has never really played any form of board game before, except for maybe those old classics, which we will not mention. But he absolutely loves this game and can pick it up and understand it. It's not too daunting, it's not confusing, it's just good fun. If you're new to the whole Unmatched thing, then why not just go for this expansion? It's a standalone, it's cheaper than the Volume 1 base set, and you can play this game with 2 people and see how you get on. If you love it, then you can think about getting other expansions, Bruce Lee, and the Volume 1 base set. For me, this was a brilliant place to start off, and I can't wait for more expansions and even maybe a Volume 2 on the base set to come out also. Thanks for watching. Be ace to one another.